Let's revisit the glorious victory of the young fighter Nico Carrillo. How did the challenger Nico Carrillo manage to defeat such an experienced opponent? The first match, Nico Carrillo versus Saemapetch, a young fighter from Scotland yet completely unfazed. Watch how Nico controls the fight. Every step, every punch, cold, calculated, and eerily precise. The first match, Nico Carrillo versus Saemapetch, a young fighter from Scotland yet completely unfazed. Watch how Nico controls the fight. Every step, every punch, cold, calculated, and eerily precise. The first match, Nico Carrillo versus Saemapetch, a young fighter from Scotland yet completely unfazed. Watch how Nico controls the fight. Every step, every punch, cold, calculated, and eerily precise. And as his opponent backs into the corner, that's when he strikes. No hesitation, no second guessing. A rapid barrage of punches, sharp, clean, and powerful. Nico never lets an opportunity slip. He pressures, dominates the space, and punishes any lapse in focus. At the moment the opponent throws a kick, Nico calmly blocks it. Without missing a beat, he counters with a powerful punch, and then he closes the distance. His knee strikes are more than attacks, they're statements. I own this fight. When the opponent barely has time to breathe, Nico steps back just enough and delivers a long pinpoint punch like an arrow straight to the face. Nico Carrillo is proving he's not just a challenger, but a real threat to any legend. Once again, Nico Carrillo corners his opponent. Leaving no room to escape, he unleashes a relentless combo, each punch landing like a hammer. His opponent staggers, but Nico doesn't stop. Near the end of the match, he keeps closing in, landing clean shots to the face. His opponent staggers, but Nico doesn't stop. Near the end of the match, he keeps closing in, landing clean shots to the face. Nico closes in, unleashing a storm of punches right to the face. No chance to counter. The opponent goes down, completely overwhelmed. Knockout! A dominant win for Nico Carrillo, cold and ruthless till the final second. Nico Carrillo and Karabag meet at the center of the ring. A respectful glove touch, but the tension is unmistakable. Right from the start, both fighters are cautious, probing for weaknesses, testing the rhythm. Waiting for an opening, Nico is the aggressor, closing the gap and landing sharp elbows to Furkan's ribs, forcing him to retreat. The fight intensifies as they lock up in the clinch, arms around the neck, shoulders pressed in, neither willing to give an inch. Every knee strike thrown in close range carries weight and ferocity. The battle becomes incredibly fierce. Neither fighter backs down. Every strike is immediately answered. Speed, power, and grit are on full display. This isn't just a match. It's a clash of true warriors, trading blow for blow to the final second. Let's take a look back at the highlights. Every strike was powerful and incredibly precise. Who will emerge victorious? Both fighters go head-to-head, showcasing striking skills with near-perfect accuracy. Every punch thrown was not only fast, but packed with power, targeting the head and upper body. Nico struck first, but Furkan answered with vicious hooks. The sound of impact echoed through the arena, heavy and sharp, emphasizing the true force of this fight. This isn't just a technical showcase, it's a test of endurance, where resilience and willpower speak louder than anything.
Shot for shot here in the second round, What an amazing fight so far.
At the end of the fight, with both fighters nearing exhaustion, Nico still maintains focus. A sudden kick is thrown, but the opponent catches his leg. Nico quickly pivots, regains his balance, and turns the situation around. Not only escaping the leg catch, Carrillo immediately locks his opponent into a hold. Seeing the fatigue etched across his opponent's face, Nico knows it's time to finish this. He surges forward like a whirlwind, landing heavy, precise strikes. The opponent can't defend anymore. And then, he collapses. The referee steps in. KO! Once again, Nico Carrillo proves he's not just a young striker, he's a dream ender inside the cage. Not everyone has what it takes to defeat a Muay Thai legend, but Nico Carrillo did it in the most convincing way possible. From the very first seconds, the spirit of Muay Thai filled the ring. Both fighters came out with powerful kicks, fast, strong, and accurate. Nico Carrillo kept his usual style, maintaining distance, using his long reach to control the pace. But Muangthai, a seasoned warrior, saw it coming. He didn't recklessly charge in, instead relying on roundhouse and mid-range kicks, making use of his nimble footwork. A true tactical battle, classic Muay Thai at its finest, playing out from the very first moments. In a fast exchange, Nico Carrillo suddenly catches his opponent's leg, a moment of pure composure. With a sharp pull, he sends the opponent off balance and crashing to the canvas. That wasn't just a fall, it was a statement, showcasing Nico's sharp reflexes and fight IQ. Both men lock into a tense clinch, but once again, Nico Carrillo gains the upper hand, skillfully using his strength to bring Muangthai down. Moments later, Carrillo catches the leg again and slams his opponent down once more. Muangthai begins to lose rhythm, repeatedly thrown off, losing control of the fight. Yet again, Nico Carrillo reads the situation perfectly. He catches Muangthai's kick, but this time he doesn't stop at just a takedown. Carrillo drives him into the corner, unleashing a powerful flurry of punches. Muangthai can't defend. He slumps to the floor. But the fight isn't over yet. As he struggles back up, Muangthai is rocked by a crushing punch from Carrillo. No time to breathe. Nico charges in with a relentless combo. Muangthai staggers. The match now becomes a showcase of Nico Carrillo's overwhelming power. The crowd holds its breath, waiting for the inevitable. And it could come at any second. And then, a right hook flashes out like lightning. Not just powerful, but a clear sign of Nico's razor-sharp reflexes. A cold, clean finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee has called a stop to this contest after 1 minute and 23 seconds in the second round. For your winner, by way of technical knockout, Nico Carrillo!
Let's watch this world-class kickboxing showdown.
From this sold-out Impact Arena here in Bangkok, we are underway. Immediately,
Sitthichai and Masaki Noiri enter the ring like true tacticians. No wasted moves, no rush, just icy calm. Both maintain tight defenses, constantly moving to manage distance, always ready to counter. Every strike is calculated, delivered at the perfect moment. Not too soon, not too late. Sitthichai brings his classic Muay Thai style, controlling the center, pacing the tempo, and using kicks to dominate space. Meanwhile, Masaki Noiri shows why he's considered Japan's top striker. With sharp jabs, mid-range kicks, and smart movement. Neither fighter is clearly superior, and that balance makes the fight razor tight.
The punch that here is in Sitthichai's favor so far, but Noiri keeps walking forward, and he hasn't. He's taking off Sitthichai's ability.
In the midst of the exchange, Sitthichai suddenly unleashes a powerful kick. No warning, no excess, just a clean strike that hits a weak spot, knocking Noiri off balance.
Nice and tight, and when he protects for the hooks, they kind of flare out a little bit. And Sitthichai is able to come up underneath the chin and connect with an uppercut. See, there's that four-punch combination, right? 1, 2, and 3 missed. The fourth one landed.
But he threw that four-punch combination while he was floating backwards, creating distance.
Trying to time a shot that really tries to hurt.
After the knockdown, Sitthichai doesn't rush. He keeps the rhythm, looking for openings, spots where a single well-placed punch could end the fight.
Land some shots just to build some confidence and start to work this thing, because right now he's past the halfway point and he needs to land something.
But Noiri is no slouch. He maintains a rock-solid defense, staying at the right range and guarding against every threat.
separate the two.
When you look at some of Noiri's previous boxing,
The crowd holds its breath, the tension thick across the arena. This isn't just physical, it's a mental battle, where every strike is part of a grand strategy.
Sitthichai here is not. And that's something that Noiri's not used to.
That was a nice right hand landed by Noiri as he stays nice and tight in his defense. He continues to push forward, but he's just covering up, right? Sitthichai, 4 punches, circled off, and there was no retaliation from Noiri. Needs to go. Sitthichai and Masaki.
In the final moments, both fighters abandon the distance, going all in with their last attacks. In that intense moment, Masaki Noiri slips, exposing his side. Sitthichai doesn't miss, landing a perfect roundhouse kick. Still, both fighters prove evenly matched until the final second, a fight that kept the audience glued to their seats.
Ladies and gentlemen,
They gave everything in a closely contested battle, but in the end, victory went to Sitthichai by judges' decision.
win number 129 for number 3 ranked contender Sitthichai. A very good performance by Sitthichai.
Sitthichai and Eddie Abasolo step into the ring, serious looks in their eyes, gloves touching in a show of mutual respect.
Touch gloves, good luck, let's go.
Referee Ilyas Galapsis gets the assignment
for this featherweight Muay Thai battle. Eddie Abasolo in the black and silver. The body of Abasolo.
Right from the opening minutes, both fighters showcase elite-level striking technique. Sitthichai sticks to a solid, disciplined style, every strike executed with experience and pinpoint precision. Meanwhile, Eddie Abasolo fights with flair. His jabs, hooks, and counterattacks are sharp and full of surprises. Every exchange becomes a display of true skill, from footwork, distance control, to defensive maneuvers and counters. Sitthichai turns up the pressure, slowly backing Abasolo into the corner. Both immediately engage in a tense clinch battle, neither willing to give up position. Let's take another look at the beautiful strikes, rich with traditional Muay Thai spirit. Sharp elbows and powerful knees are thrown during each clinch exchange, keeping fans on the edge of their seats.
No slouch inside the clinches, they'll hanging in there against Sitthichai, the multiple-time world champion. But Sitthichai with a beautiful left straight counter, attacking the body as well with the knees is Sitthichai.
Abasolo launched an aggressive attack, but Sitthichai gained the upper hand by blocking the strike and successfully sweeping his opponent to the ground.
Straight right hand, Mitch. Wobbles the legs of Sitthichai slightly. It was a short one for Sitthichai. Here's that straight left here. You see
Abasolo suddenly threw a straight punch, followed by a perfectly placed elbow that landed right on a vulnerable spot of Sitthichai. But Sitthichai instantly countered with a powerful kick to the supporting leg, making Abasolo stagger. The fight turned into an intense exchange. Every strike was met with an immediate response.
he's going right at the multiple-time world champion Eddie Abasolo. But Sitthichai still landed some beautiful shots to the body. That's a beautiful left elbow as well. Still pushing the action on Abasolo. Razor close fight as we enter.
Toward the end of the match, Sitthichai clearly took control. He continuously landed accurate strikes, from low kicks to pressure-heavy clinches. Despite Abasolo's efforts to defend, it was clear he had started to feel the impact and was running out of stamina. The referee was forced to step in and stop the fight, a fitting end to a match filled with tactical brilliance and grit. As the final bell rang, they were no longer just opponents. Sitthichai and Abasolo shook hands and exchanged a look of mutual respect.
10-second timer goes. Who wants it the most? Big shot thrown by both featherweights in the final second.
The match between Nico Carrillo and Sitthichai began with high tension and tactical precision. Right from the start, Carrillo fully utilized his long reach, using long-range punches and kicks to push Sitthichai into a defensive stance. Carrillo didn't stop there. He kept pressing forward, forcing Sitthichai into unfavorable positions in the corners of the ring, applying relentless pressure. However, Sitthichai wasn't one to be easily overwhelmed. He maintained a solid defense and waited patiently for a chance to counter. The fight gradually transitioned from fast-paced striking into close-quarters clinching, both fighters grappling and jockeying for position in intense necklocks. A tense start, where strength and strategy were on full display from the very first second. Nico Carrillo kept closing the distance, putting Sitthichai under pressure. The two locked into a fierce clinch, not only grappling but also landing brutal knees. Each strike targeted the ribs, powerful and calculated. Let's take a slow-motion look at the moment Nico Carrillo struck Sitthichai's head. Nico Carrillo never backed down. He kept moving forward, step by step, with icy composure and confidence. His eyes locked onto every movement of Sitthichai, waiting for even the slightest opening to deliver the finishing blow. There was no rush, but every step he took carried weight and pressure. Nico Carrillo saw the opportunity, and he didn't let it slip. He delivered a powerful punch straight to Sitthichai's midsection, the same spot that had already taken damage earlier. Sitthichai collapsed in pain, unable to continue the fight. The referee signaled immediately. The fight was over. An impressive victory for Nico Carrillo. After the fight, Nico Carrillo approached to check on his opponent. Let's watch that beautiful finishing sequence again. That's how Nico Carrillo dismantled the legendary Thai warrior. Who do you think has what it takes to stop Carrillo? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss the next epic battles.